Osvaldo Bido on the mound. Last time he took the ball against the Houston Astros here at the Coliseum, 5 strong innings.
2022.
Part of the plate, Ohtani wants nothing to do with it.
Hale's thinking too.
What was I just saying about that cutter?
Inside and Jason Hayward in the cleanup spot. Delivers. Just 2-pitch. Kike left center field. That ball's hanging up. Leday's not going to get there. Teo scores. Here comes Lux. Kike again. 3 ball.
9 appearances.
First pitch, Schumann handles and tosses to Geller. Ryan, and what he's done his first 2 starts in the majors.
And this will be his 3rd start.
Mendes is there and makes the
Jeff comes back in.
Oh yeah, bye.
A lot of the swing and miss has come on this pitch. This is way
with 2 out.
Swing and a drive, deep left center field. You can't forget it. Well, that didn't take long.
3-2 count to Langoliers. Outside ball 4. Seth waiting. Major League veteran. Strikes out swinging. That's the
here to Kiermaier.
1. Loses Barnes. 3rd walk. This time Andujar just has to move in. Well, now they're 2 out, so the Dodger offense can flip the switch now. Did not do it again. Do that. First pitch strike to Abraham. Cover first, foot race. Yanks a fastball. Second walk for Ryan. Hand up, he has it. There goes Geloff. It's late. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Pick and the flip. That's into right field for a base hit.
Plate. Hits at 105.
Drove in the first 2 runs of the game. They're in. And you make
2 strikes for Biggio. Line drive into center field. It'll drop down for a hit. Jason Hayward around. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's close, but up the line. Langoliers to second. The tag is there.
Leading off.
Reminding me of Dontrell Willis's mom.
Dive. He goes to Rosario to get the lead runner.
Who am I know in this lineup?
The turn from Lux. That is 2. Payoff to Rosario at the bottom.
Pretty part is, facing pitching that his pitches have not gotten a lot of men.
Leday. Ooh. Dodgers down in order.
Well, and I know you're going to get to 3 when you're about to tell the.
What's going to happen? Biggio. Ball went upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he makes the catch on the warning track. Spins, fires to first. 1. Lux is swinging. And there.
Sliders away, change up.
Oh, will take off. That's comfortably. Cut off by Hayward.
Schumann just gets
7 this year. Lux gets Schumann. That's all they'll get. Phillips getting hot. Now they go to Kike. Pitch swinging. Pushed in. J.J. Bleday. The payoff. Down and in the dirt. Duhar and Blid. That's 3. They're not going to get there. He dove. Double. The second time. Biggio with the butter on the second. And 3rd. Schumann throws across for the second. That's high. To game. 2-2 to Kiermaier. And he strikes out swinging. Back in Oakland. The first out. Let's go down. The payoff to Brown. 7th spot of the order. The 3rd baseman from the mound. Is a problem. It drops in front of
the shades. He's got the glove. Once it's up.
Yes, he did. Game between the Dodgers and H. The second for the Tani. 3-2. Tani. Strike 3 swinging. Yep. Back to back. More damage. Sends one to J-Hay. Vesia has it full. Some visit the ravine. Vesia works his way back from. Struck him out. Offensive. Ball on the line. Ball 4. For Brown, who reaches. Tried, pulled the foul. Strike 2. From Adams. And then back on it and makes the play. Ranges over to make the catch. Or Brent Rooker did it in July. Make it 3.
In particular, buck 23.
Been on the bunny hop up. It's hard to believe this is happening, but it's shameful. It should be anyway. What my life would be. Why he wore 35. Kiermaier running. Barnes fouled another one.
Exclamation point. What has been a great series.
Check swing. Strike 3. Goes down and in to get a ground. Lux, the throw on the run. 2 go. Chopper to third. Kike has it. That's a win for LA.
Anthony, that was your first save with the Dodgers. When you think about just what this year has looked like for you, how special was it to know that Dave Roberts trusts you to close out this game?
It's very special. You know, any type of confidence that the manager gives any type of player is very. It's exciting because it just means that things are going well, things are going right. He trusts you in the situation at hand. It's awesome.
Yeah. You were effective out there. You were efficient. What was working so well for you on the mound?
Strike throwing.
There you go.
Yeah, it's mix front to back, up down, this curveball or a slider, changeup, fastballs. Mixing speeds and doing all that other good stuff, as long as you're pounding the zone, I think you're going to find a little bit more success than normal. So, yeah.
You've been with this bullpen for a good amount of time now. You've seen when it's gone really well, but you've also seen when you guys have struggling a little bit as of late. How important was this outing and just for you all to be so effective and just have a really clean performance today?
The trust that we give each other, the confidence that, obviously that comes with that. The communication within the bullpen, starting with our Bardo, our bullpen coach, and the other vets around, Daniel Hudson, Evan Phillips, and all them. Giving those conversations, understanding how the game's going, paying attention to how guys are pitching guys, and understanding your lane, where you're at, where you're going to fall into. And I think dialing that down and understanding the lane and understanding how they're being pitched to, so that way you can kind of follow suit with your arsenal and kind of like just work the count and get the outs, really.
What about the importance just of this win, especially considering how you all started this road trip and now you have ended this road trip winning this series?
It's very important for us. We know where we're at. We understand what's at stake. We understand where we're going to, and everybody's mind's on the same thing. Is finishing this year strong and taking that into the playoffs.
All right, Anthony. Well, congrats on this win. Congrats on this save and your first one with the Dodgers. I know it's special, so congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Just when you look at this outing today, kind of how'd you feel out there, and just how would you assess how it went?
Going into the game, warming up in the bullpen, I kind of knew I wasn't going to have my best stuff today. I felt a little tired, but I just went out there and tried to execute the best of my ability and give our team a chance to win.
What do you think led to was it body tiredness, or I guess what do you think maybe led to that going into it?
I really don't know. Just kind of one of those days. I had to fight through it, but was able to do that, and we got the W. So.
Just one of those things. I know Dave said he's kind of pushed you further than you've pitched in a while. Is that sort of like something maybe bouncing back from that, feeling that a little bit?
I mean, there's a chance, but I mean, it was at the end of the day, you're going to have good days and have bad days. Some days you're not going to have your best stuff, and today was one of those days. But I knew going out there, all I had to do was try to execute and give our team the best chance to win the game, and I feel like I did that.
Is it encouraging just knowing when you don't feel like you have your best stuff, only giving up 2 runs that's it?
Yeah, no, it's definitely nice. Like I said a minute ago, you just got to go out there when you're not feeling your best and just try to execute and kind of let them get themselves out. But, yeah, it's really nice knowing I didn't have my best stuff and was able to get through today with just 2 runs.
When you look at your first few Major League starts, what can you kind of take away from the little body of work you've built so far?
Say that last part again?
Your body of work you built so far with 3 starts.
Body-wise?
What can you take away from just what you've been able to do?
Oh, yeah. Like I said in my past interviews, you fall behind guys, you give them a chance to do damage. And when you leave stuff over the middle of the plate, they're most likely going to hit it. But you get ahead, you have a way better chance of getting them out. In that first inning, had a couple slips. I mean, they're big leaguers. They're gonna make me pay. So that's what they did. And but fortunately, I was able to get back out there and stick to the normal plan that we usually go with and execute some pitches, and was able to get through 4 2/3.
Evan, when you look at just your last 2 outings, especially here in Oakland, do you feel like you've kind of turned the page, gotten back to where you want to be on the mound?
Yeah. I think it's still generally a work in progress. I think my objective coming to the field every day has been the same. I think we've kind of ironed out like a clear plan moving forward. We clarified that maybe a week, 10 days ago, and just going to continue to build on that. But definitely feel like I'm in a better spot.
Did you find that it's been more mechanical stuff or more kind of, I don't know about game plan, but just kind of decision making?
It's been a little bit of everything, and I think that's that was one of the most frustrating parts through my hard times. I think if it wasn't one thing, it was another, and piecing it back together just took some diligent work and kind of getting under the hood and dissecting things a bit more closely. And it's been a bit of combo of physical, mental, but I think once we got the mental side right and then put a plan in for the physical side, it's coming together pretty quickly.
What sort of that plan?
What does a plan like that entail when you guys are putting that together?
From the mechanical side, it's just kind of breaking down some video and getting back to certain feels that I had in my delivery that were working for me, ironing those things out in catch play, getting practice work on the mound before the game, things like that. And then the mental side, it's really just a honest conversation with myself about what I'm trying to do out there and finding my identity again as a pitcher.
The last pitch to Rooker, how much of an example is that of the product of this plan? Execute that. Yeah.
No, I just think execution, through the last couple of outings, few outings, honestly, even the one in Houston, I gave up a few hits and wasn't able to get it out. But from an execution standpoint, I felt like I was still chipping away and trending in the right direction. So, that's where the clarity comes from. That's where my body being in the right position comes from. Those pieces being square allows me to execute better.
Dave, I know a lot of talk has been about the bullpen, especially coming into this series. How did you just see those guys go out there, be effective, and really just kind of get back on track today?
They did just that. We didn't have much margin, certainly scoring 3 runs, and had a 1-run lead. And each guy came in and did their job. And so it's one of those things with the bullpen is when they don't throw up a 0, then it gets more magnified. But I have all the confidence in the world in those guys, and they proved me right today. And even Evan coming in a big spot today, bases loaded, 2 outs against their best hitter, and to get a punch out right there, I think was the ball game and just gave us a lot of momentum.
With Anthony Banda, how would your trust just continue to grow with him, and how has he evolved with his time here at the Dodgers?
He's just continuing to evolve, and I think his confidence is continuing to grow. And I like the fact that Anthony is earning higher leverage situations, and that's the way it should be. And so for me, regardless of left-handed, right-handed, you just see kind of that intensity, that conviction, and he wants to be the guy. And so today he picked us up huge with the save.
What did you think of River today?
I thought River was good. I think that today was a day, I think that we got a chance to reset him in the sense that we didn't push him too much, given his first 2 major league outings. He'll have an extra day. I thought the stuff today, I thought the curveball when he used it was good. The fastball still had some life to it. Just that 5th inning, they just started to build an inning. And I just didn't think that, seeing Rooker again was the right course of action. But I thought he was still fine. He was good. He was good.
How big of a moment was that for Evan, just with the way the last month has been, to be able to come in and get out of that spot?
It was a big moment for Evan, and he's been, fighting some things obviously with results. And he's a guy that I certainly believe in, that he can manage success, he can manage some hard times, and still find a way to kind of mentally, reset. And I thought the last two in this series were really good outings.